Welcome back to Halftime Report. But let's move on and talk about an individual sector, and that's the sector of the day. That's the auto sector. My colleague Sudarshan spoke with Amyn Pirani, who is the executive director at Indian Automobiles Research at JPMorgan. Now, he began by asking about the demand in the auto sector going forward on the backdrop of these GST cuts that have come in, income tax cuts, and the 8th pay commission expected in the next few months. Listen in.
Clearly, the GST cut is definitely a big boost towards improving affordability for customers for all automotive products. Whether it's two-wheelers or passenger vehicles, we believe that there should be a significant improvement in demand because affordability was clearly a big challenge. At least in the last 12 to 18 months, we had seen, the growth which had started improving post-COVID had started to slow down, especially in passenger vehicles. And even in two-wheelers, after 2 years of strong recovery, we had seen growth slow down to some extent. And I think this price cut due to GST will definitely improve affordability. And not just for this festive period. I think over a 2 to 3 year period, we should see an improvement in the growth expectations for automotive demand.
So what would be your growth estimate for passenger vehicle and two-wheeler segment for FY26?
Okay, so FY26, as we know, almost half the year is already over. At the beginning of the year, we were estimating, low single-digit growth for passenger vehicles and, just about 5 to 6% growth for two-wheelers. Because of the momentum that we should see in the second half, we do expect that passenger vehicle for the full year should grow towards mid-single digit, and two-wheelers probably, can grow slightly higher. But I think the full impact of this on a full year basis will be seen in FY27. And what we have recently done is that for FY27, we have increased our growth forecast for passenger vehicles to close to 10%, and even for two-wheelers as an industry, close to 8%.
Okay, so you had talked about affordability and price cut. So I'll just give an example of Maruti because most of the companies have taken the price cut, but Maruti has gone one step forward. And beside the price cut due to GST announcement, it has also provided additional discounts for the limited period. And especially in the entry-level segment, the price cut is like huge. The price cut is almost up to 1.3 lakh rupees. And obviously, company has mentioned that over the last few years, one segment that has been under pressure is Maruti. Do you think, because the preference also of the consumers over the last few years has changed, now most of the consumers prefer SUVs rather than entry-level segment. But this step taken by Maruti, do you think will boost entry-level segment demand?
Sure. So I would not like to comment on individual companies, but I'll just throw out some numbers which can give your viewers some perspective. If you look at passenger vehicle category as a whole, between fiscal 19 and fiscal 25, over a 6-year period, the industry grew at a cumulative of around 28 to 30%. But then if you break up the categories between, say, above 10 lakh rupees and below 10 lakh rupees, actually below 10 lakh rupee category between fiscal 19 and fiscal 25 was almost flat. And the entire growth has come in from the premiumizing categories, which is, above 10 to 12 lakhs and all the way to 20, 25 lakhs. So what we believe is that while the upgrade and the premiumizing categories were already doing well, and they have also seen a GST cut because of the cess going away and, the special rate at 40%, they will continue to do what they have been doing and grow at a healthy rate. But the below 10 lakh category, which was where the main affordability challenge was there, which hasn't actually grown in over 6 years, and that is where the first-time buyer mainly resides, I think that category will definitely get a boost and will try and catch up to the overall growth of the category. And instead of just heavier vehicles selling, and growing at, say, 10, 15, 20%, we will see the lower end category go from 0% to high single digit or even close to 10% growth. And every company in that category which has products there will try to fully pass on GST benefits. And because they were already giving very high discounts, will try to, build some of that in their pricing so that the customer, continues to remain enthused about these categories.
Okay, all right. Well, time to slip into a short break with news that the markets have recovered from the low point of the day. You come back, we'll continue our focus on the markets. Stay with us.